Welcome to PCMC Pop Culture Man Children.
Sometimes you do it like a robot, so.
Pop Culture Man Children. I'm a cool robot. This is a full episode. I'm not going to make a penis joke because I'm above that.
Good.
Full throbbing.
Oh, no.
Big purple vein in this episode. Anyway, so we're gonna talk about trailers.
Yeah.
We're gonna talk about
No news.
No
news. No news is good news.
Exactly. News seems to come up a lot in chill now, which is fine. Mm-hmm. Chill session and then current obsessions. And I have a well, it's not a big deal, but I do have a first for the show for obsessions.
Really?
Yes.
Okay, a first for the show.
A first for the show. Lower your expectations. It's not that interesting.
All right. It's not that great.
It's not that interesting. But first I want to know, how are you?
I'm good. No aches and pains.
No aches and
No
pains?
aches and pains. I mean, besides my usual ones.
Yeah,
you know, from being alive and old. But besides that, it's pretty good.
How are your knees?
They're fine. They have cracked since I was 10 years old when I bend down.
Okay.
And that's just how they are. And that's fine. They have not gotten any better or any worse. They don't bother me.
Interesting. Because that's one of the things that goes.
Are obliterated.
Really?
Both of them. I've sprained them pretty severely, both of them, at different times in my life, at least twice each. So I have horrible ankle stability. Great knees, as far as I know.
Okay.
Hips, one good, one not good. Because I have bursitis. And
Your hips don't lie.
they don't lie.
I don't know what bursitis is yet.
It's an inflammation of the bursa, which is like the fluid on your hip, like on your hip joint.
Okay.
So that becomes inflamed.
Sure.
And the longer it stays inflamed, the more it deteriorates.
Right.
So it started when I was pregnant with Peter and just kind of never stopped.
Does pregnancy really screw your body up?
Yes. Yes. A lot of times stuff will go back to normal, and a lot of times it won't. Like you'll just have it.
This is how it is now.
My feet grew a full size. Oh no, I shouldn't say a half size. But I was one size like my whole life.
And then your feet grew.
My feet grew, and I was like, that's weird. These shoes are tight. And then it wasn't during pregnancy. It was like after pregnancy when all that swelling leaves your body.
Wow.
And I was like, I'm just a half size bigger now. I had to buy all new shoes. I had to buy all new shoes. Oh no.
But you went from a dainty foot to a big old...
I had a shoe like a Chinese empress. It was so tiny and beautiful.
Now it's a big old clown shoe.
I have Mickey Mouse feet.
Just knocking over things.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow.
I know.
That is interesting. Do I have any aches and pains?
Any aches and pains you want to discuss?
It's hard. It's actually hard to think about it because you live with these things and you try to not even bring them out into the world. I guess I'm doing okay. I'm doing all right. I'm
always feeling better when the weather's
always struggling.
Nice,
really.
It's not cold and flu season anymore. Seasonal allergies have kind of tapered off.
Yeah.
It's just a good time of year. It is going to be 100 degrees this week, though. So there's that. But I'll take it.
I know. But, okay. Mm-hmm. So no aches and pains. That's good.
No aches and pains.
How is your, the last time you were on, you had a reading streak going. Is your streak still going or has it crashed and burned?
No, it's not crashed and burned. I'm just reading a very dense, long text that I've been putting off for a while. And you might know it. It's called Moby Dick.
Really?
Yeah, I'm reading
You're
Moby Dick.
really doing it?
I'm 300 pages in. I'm halfway through. And I'm reading so slowly because every night the boys ask me to read them Moby Dick.
Wow.
And I don't think they understand almost any of it because the diction is so weird. And he has really beautiful prose. It's an extremely weird book. It's like an ADHD book. He goes off on tangents. He talks about non sequiturs. He'll be getting momentum with the story and then just interrupted to go do something else completely different. It's an insanely weird book. It's, I think it's the Great American Novel.
Okay.
And I think for good reason. It's a very working class novel. And it is Jaws.
Oh, it is Jaws.
It is Jaws. To the point where like farewell and adieu, all my dear Spanish ladies is in it. Like there's stuff pulled directly from Moby Dick that goes into Jaws. And so I'm really enjoying it way more than I thought I would. And it's hard to get into because the first chapter is totally crazy. You're like, what the hell is this? And he kind of rewards you for getting through the beginning of the text, because it's like, if you made it this far, like you're in it for the long haul. And it's good. It's really good, but it is difficult reading, but I think very rewarding reading.
With things like that, I'm always interested in how it meets your culture expectation, because we all like know what Moby Dick is and like what it's basically about, but then with a lot of these things, you'll go and you'll actually read it and you'll be like, oh, there are elements that I've never heard of. Okay. Like
very queer.
Really?
Yeah. But seafaring is always queer.
Interesting.
Like they used to have, I know pirates did this, and I think just nautical men did this as well, like where they would have sea marriages where they would be married on board the ship so that they could share their wealth. They could share in their takings of whatever thing that they had. And then when they go on to land, they weren't married anymore. But
there's a little bit of that in The Lighthouse, even though that's not on the sea.
Okay.
But they are.
Well, I think it's also the isolation.
Yeah.
It's like you're just with men.
It's like jail.
You got needs.
Yeah.
But it's also, they're hunting a sperm whale. They talk about sperm constantly. They don't shy away from this topic. It is queer. It's queer. And Ahab is a very, very interesting character. We actually watched the Gregory Peck film because the kids were like so enthralled by the idea of Moby Dick, and they loved the idea of Jaws. They watched Jaws for the first time.
Nice.
And this was all as a result of reading this book. So it's taken me it took me a month to read half the book.
Right.
But I'm really enjoying the whole process.
How many pages is it?
It's like a little over 600.
What made you start this? What made you go on this?
I had it. And I started it years ago, like 10 years ago. And I got, maybe to chapter 13. The other thing about this book is he very wisely, the chapter's like 2-3 pages long. Every so often you'll have a chapter that's like close to 20 pages, but rarely. And a couple that are like 8 pages, but they kind of top out there. Most of the time it's just like he keeps it moving. Like it's moving the whole way. No.
It's not.
It's not. It's being told.
Okay.
It's a story being told. You don't know who he's telling it to necessarily, or at least I don't yet.
Who's the narrator?
Ishmael.
Okay. Who's on the ship?
He's on the ship. He's the sole survivor. Spoiler alert. He's the sole survivor. And at one point, so he's telling this story, but there's things that he divulges that he could not have possibly known. Like thoughts and utterances that characters are having
like Jaws for the revenge.
Yeah. Yeah.
Memories of things you were not there for.
Not there for. Yeah, exactly. So there's a lot of that. And then also sometimes he'll be like, I was telling this story to some other people at one point. And then he goes into that. And you're like, okay, where am I?
Wow. Okay.
Where in the text am I? It is an undertaking, but I feel very happy that I'm doing it. Because I feel like
happy for you.
I know what this is now,
Sadly, I've pledged to never read it. Moby Dick and Infinite Jest are on my never list.
But see, Infinite Jest, I feel like it was an exercise just to do it, right?
Right.
Whereas
and no one knows
Dick,
what it's about.
He's an insane person. Like Herman Melville's nuts, I think.
Really?
And reading this book, I'm like, oh, you're a crazy person.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Did he write anything else?
He wrote Bartleby the Scrivener, which is a short story that I love. He does a lot of working class hero type stuff.
Okay.
He wrote Billy Budd, which is also apparently queer. Like I remember reading a paper about how it was queer. So I don't know. And also it's really interesting because it was written in 1850. So it's right before the Civil War. And there's a lot of...
Well, it was older than that. It's only mid-century.
Yeah. So it's right before the Civil War, and it has a lot to say about like the splitting of people because of different ideas. And it's like, even though it seems like so far removed from the Civil War, like slavery or anything conversation, it is sort of commenting on that as well. So it's interesting. Yeah. But I'm enjoying it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. And the kids like hearing you.
The kids like hearing it. I'm like, are you getting
do you do
any
voices?
of this?
Are you like,
I do voices. I do like a real seafaring man.
Yeah,
Yeah, I'm like, oh boy, you come over here. And, I got it. You got it.
Do you know what my favorite letter is?
Is it R? No.
Wrong.
No.
Tis the sea that I love.
Oh, tis the sea.
All right. Silliness. My reading streak hasn't completely crashed and burned.
Okay.
But it's slowed to one of these tired periods where I read a page a night. I read a page, then pass out. Mm. So you can't get any motion going. Yeah. You can't get any momentum. I'm not necessarily reading anything I don't like.
Yeah.
But it's just like, it's hard getting it.
I'm actually going to pause Moby Dick because I have a book I have to return to the library. And I'm like, I have to read it. Like, I have to give it back, and I'm not going to read it. I'm not going to return it without reading it. So I'll put a pause on Moby Dick. It's a great summer book.
Maybe you shouldn't.
It's a great summer book.
You shouldn't. You're this far in.
Well, I'm only going to do it so long as I read. It's one of those Singing Hills cycle novels. It's like this big. Uh-huh. I talked about them last time they were my obsession.
Oh, yeah,
They're super short. And it's the last one. It just came out. I was on the waiting list for it forever. And I got it. And now I'm like, I have to read it. Mm-hmm. It'll probably take me like a day. It's super, super quick.
Oh, okay.
So I can just bang that out and then get back to Moby Dick. It's a really wonderful summer read. Like, if you can read this on a beach, the best. Sometimes I'll put on, like, they have ship ambiance on YouTube where you'll hear like creaking of a ship and just like waves, and sometimes I'll put that on in the background.
I love stuff like I listen to stuff like that when I meditate.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of like spaceship ambiance.
Oh.
It's a lot of like it's a kind of like a big industrial sound. Yeah. And then sometimes with a little beep beep boop boop boop.
Like the machine.
Yeah. It's like, you just chilling on a spaceship. That's all.
I really like this read because it's a very much like a household experience. Like, everyone's involved in the reading of this. And now I'm like, I'm bringing the soundscapes into it.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Kind of release a seagull.
Yeah.
Into the home.
No, that's very dangerous. Please don't do that.
I don't like birds in the home.
Yeah. Throw some bread.
Throw some bread. Yes, queen. Seriously, throw bread though.
Incredible. All right. Do you want to go to Trailer Corner?
Yeah, let's do it.
So let's see. We have 4 trailers for today. Let's start with Adventure Time side quests.
Okay. All right.
So I didn't know this show was happening, and you sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
So I see some consternation about it online.
Yes, me too.
So I was delighted by it.
Mm-hmm.
First of all, I like it's giving you what you want. It's not a prequel, which some people thought it was. It's just early day. It's like the going back to the central concept.
Yeah.
And making it for kids.
Yeah. Yes. Because it really did get far from its initial season.
I love it, right?
I love it too.
But it's the lore. Like, I watched all of the original series.
Yeah.
And then I watched, all the spinoffs. And then I watched the first season of Fiona and Cake. Mm-hmm. Which is, Fiona Cake is, you have to watch everything else to get it. It will make no sense to you.
Okay.
Because it begins being about Fiona and Cake, but then it just gets into the Ice King and adult Jake and all that. Sorry, adult Finn.
Yeah.
And all and the Marceline and they're married. So
they're married.
Yeah. So but then like a few years passed, and then like just recently the season 2 of Fiona and Cake came on. I was like, let me watch it. Yeah. And I was lost.
Really?
I didn't remember all this deep lore.
It's a lot.
So seeing this was really like, I was like, yeah, that's what I want.
Right. Just enjoy them.
Let's get the monkey of all this continuity off our back.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But I'm not saying I don't like that stuff, but I like the idea of like,
you can get a little in the weeds with it.
Come back to the central idea. And I like that it looks different, but familiar enough. Mm-hmm. It has a kind of, it's still 2D, but there's like no black lines. It's very like, I want to say Flash animation-y, but not in an insulty way. It doesn't move that way.
It looks like that. Yeah, I agree.
It has also a CG sheen to it, almost a little South Parky too.
There's
like
a liquidity to it, though.
Yeah.
where I feel like sometimes the shapes are kind of blending over each other.
But it isn't, it's not canon. Because,
really?
Yeah, because there's characters like Marceline is in it. There's only been some episodes have leaked, which is what people have been talking about. Because the first episode, as we record, is going to air in like 3 days.
Okay.
But Marceline is in it as a good guy, which in the timeline she would still be bad.
Okay.
But they just wanted her in it.
Yeah.
It's more like a remix, or like we just want these characters.
Yeah.
And has I don't know if they're in love or whatever, but she has a positive relationship with Bubblegum
already.
Which is something that they gain later on.
Yeah.
And there's some other continuity things that aren't the same. So
I like viewing this as the legends of Finn and Jake in the sense of like we saw their actual life, we saw their heroic tales, we saw what they did, and now these are the stories they tell about them. Yeah, with the whole cast of characters, you know, ignoring what actually happened in what timeline, you know, in what order.
And they're meant to focus on episodic, which is what it was in the beginning. Yeah, and then it got more and more this overarching. Thing.
But every so often there would just be like a one-off. They throw in there.
Yeah. Which I'm not against, but it's just it's so dense that I couldn't finish watching the second season of Fiona Cake. And now there's another spinoff of Marceline and Bubblegum, which is about their life together. Yeah, which is fun, but I imagine that's going to be dense too, because it'll be further in the timeline.
Where does Fiona and Cake stream?
HBO Max.
Okay, so that's another thing that people have been talking about a lot with this. This is Disney Hulu.
Interesting.
With the Cartoon Network logo in the corner.
Interesting.
And I thought Cartoon Network is HBO. So why is it on Disney Hulu?
I don't know why.
It's so weird.
And some people from the original show involved, some aren't. Pendleton Ward, the creator of the show, is not a creative part of it, but he voices some of the characters he voiced in the original show.
Okay.
So he's there, but he's not in charge of anything.
Oh, maybe that's good. We need
I don't think he was always in charge anyway. He left at some point.
Yeah, he left early on, I think.
Yeah.
But stayed involved.
Yeah. So I'm totally for this. It looks really fun. It looks really cute. It is not, what's the word? Jarring to hear not Finn's real voice.
Yeah, but
because he's like a man now. Right, he still he voices adults.
The adult version.
Yeah, he still voices the adult Finn, who's such a funny design. He has a big beard and he's super fucking jacked. And on his abs, he's got a tattoo of Jake.
Right, yeah.
And he's got the one hand, and it's just he's crazy. And Fiona and Cake is more violent, so like you see him Finn like fuck people up.
Oh my god,
it's wild. But this is his little boy again.
He's a little boy.
Yeah. Which
is
so like the whole point of it. Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. With his silly little sword.
Season 1 Finn is just such a delight.
Yeah. So I'm for this.
The kid they got sounds enough like Jeremy Shada.
Yeah.
That it's like, I think it's fine. Yeah. And I think it's realistic that they're not going to get the kid. Some people in the comments were like, they could have like brought the voice higher for Jeremy Shada. I was like, but why?
Yeah.
Why bother? Why not just have a kid who sounds like a kid and has kid energy to do it?
You've got John DiMaggio. He will always sound the same.
Yeah, he sounds the same. And then I think Ice King's the same.
It's, what's his name? Tom Kenny.
Tom Kenny.
Who's probably like a gazillionaire, right? He's done SpongeBob for 40 million years.
I hope so.
In Fiona and Cake, Simon's a big part of Fiona and Cake. Because they live in his head. Right?
Well, they're his fan fiction.
Right. Well, yeah. Well, they were, yes. And like, I was talking, I don't know if you heard, wait, did it even get released yet? Yes. My episode on Arcs, was it released? Yes.
Yes, I didn't hear it yet.
Like I was saying about Darth Vader in that episode, he's more interesting as the Ice King. Like Simon's not as interesting.
Right, because he's not a crazy person.
He's just a like professor-y guy. He's not an insane man.
Yeah,
who
with
goes
a tragic backstory.
Yeah, who goes around kidnapping princesses and talking to a penguin.
Who may or may not be like a demonic, all-powerful being.
That's what's fun about him is he's just banana times. You know?
Oh yeah, I love his drum kit.
He's so great.
Oh my god,
he's the perfect example of.
Number one babe. That's what it says on the drum.
Yeah, he's the perfect example of insane, but you like it. Like, if he's not burdened by his insanity, he's
unburdened by his insanity.
He's enjoying it. Because Simon is all filled with guilt and stuff. But so yeah, I'm for this. It looks cute. It looks very good.
Cute.
But the people online, we'll get more in this in the chill sesh, but I just feel like
you're not gonna please everybody all the time,
Well, I just feel like the toxicity of criticism and reviewing online it's hit a fever pitch for me. Maybe it always been this terrible, but for me, it's hit a fever pitch.
Late stage criticism.
Yeah. The only criticism I like are like podcasts like this or like video essays.
I love video essays.
Reviewers?
Video essays to me are like the academic papers of criticism, right? Where it's like, it's well researched. They're citing sources. They're citing examples. Like, I love
and
to
it's
see
not
it.
just good or bad. There's, you
have to make an argument.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. I like, is it called Woman on Film?
Oh, yes.
I've
you
shared some
something.
of those. Yeah. Yeah, she just did one about like why do horror movies have old people as villains a lot now.
Okay,
and, that's another thing I want to get into, but we'll get into that later. So yeah, I'm totally down for this. It's gonna air in a few days. Yeah. I just want fun adventures with the guys.
It's fun. It's lighthearted. Not everything has to be a lore fest. It could just be fun.
And the problem with lore is when you like, all right, so like when you have a show like that, right? Whether it be anything, like any kind of fantasy show, like you'll have the one-offs that are fun, and then you'll have like a lore-heavy episode, and that's fun. But then the more you do that, the more that's what you want, and you start to see adventures. One-off adventures is like a waste of your time.
It's a distraction,
and you're like, come on, let's get back to the overarching thing. Like I think, and I didn't watch all of this. I only watched like maybe half a season, but I know that that's true for X-Files fandom. Like a lot of people would be like, oh, when are we going to get back to like Mulder's backstory episodes, and why is it just a random episode about whatever?
Yeah.
But anyway, which one do you want to talk about next?
Okay. Let's see. Can we do Clara and the Sun?
Yes.
This looks so cute. But apparently it's devastating. I guess. I don't know. Again, with the comment section, people are like, this looks great, but tonally very different from the book. Where they're like, this book destroyed me and it devastated me. So I don't know what this is, but it looks nice. Like, Taika Waititi can devastate you, though.
Yeah, Jojo Rabbit has devastating moments in it. And this trailer, although seemingly lighthearted, seems to imply that there's something dark in the...
Something's wrong in the house.
In the family.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I've never read the book or any book by this author.
Yeah, Kazuo Ishiguro. And he's written Never Let Me Go, which is another sort of sci-fi, what I'm going to call like a mundane sci-fi, in the sense that it's like, it's not like a ton of world building. It's like the real world exists, but then there's also this. And in this one, it's an artificial friend. Yeah. Clara is an artificial friend played by Jenna Ortega. And Never Let Me Go is a world in which I don't know if everyone has a clone, but wealthy people have clones. Yeah. And they all grow up together in sort of like a boarding house, like academic system, and they're used for organ harvesting, basically.
Interesting.
But then he's also written Remains of the Day, which is one of his first novels, and it's about like a British butler sort of at the end of British aristocracy. So that's also really interesting. It's a totally different type of book.
That's interesting.
So yeah, he's a great author.
Just complete sidebar.
Yes.
There was a really great... For a while, I was on a kick of... I forget the publisher, but there's some publisher that for like the last 20 years will put out a giant volume every January, and it's like the last year's best sci-fi short stories. Okay. Collected from magazines and stuff. And there was a story, I've read it twice in 2 different volumes. I forget what it's called, and I forget the author or the name of it. But... It's devastating because it's about a little girl who has a loving family, but then she gets sick with a fatal illness, and they make for the parents, they make a like robot version of her, and she's like, this like person's gonna replace me. But it's just so heartbreaking. Yeah, it's just so. It's such a. I'm I'm low key obsessed with this stuff. This was a big thing from when I was in grad school. It was one of my big, like, things that I was super into. Cyborgs and artificial intelligence and things like that. So I love anything having to do with this. I love Bicentennial Man.
I had that on bootleg as a kid, so it was like one of the movies that was in my.
Isn't
rotation.
it like a Ray Bradbury story or something?
It might be.
Anyway, I like anything. I like anything like it. I love Jen Ortega. I love her little bob in this.
Oh, I love her hair.
She seems fun.
So cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. She seems adorable in this. I like that she's not doing horror. You know, good. And it seems like a good film. I've really liked her choices. Like she seems to pick weird, interesting things.
Yeah.
I loved the so it's Amy Adams is the mom.
Yes.
Who's buying this artificial friend for her daughter, who seems like a teenager.
Yeah.
Not a young kid.
Yeah.
They seem to live in a very isolated area. It's like
like fields green.
Right? Like it looks like that painting. Is it Andrew Wyeth, Christina's World? Have you seen that?
Yeah,
it looks like
about
that. The woman who's like
she
crawling.
couldn't walk.
She couldn't walk. The subject of the painting couldn't walk.
You know, I saw some video essay on this. Everyone reads that painting is so sad, but she loves it.
Does
like
she?
The real Christina was
really?
like, I loved it. It was great. Doesn't make me sad.
That's my life, babe.
But everyone else reads it as like
this. It's such a struggle.
It seems so far away.
So far away. Yeah.
But no, that's a great comp.
It looks kind of like that. It's just this house in the middle of fields.
Yeah.
Golden fields.
Yeah. And it seems like a very big house. They seem kind of like a well-to-do family.
Yeah.
Like Taika Waititi has had some missteps, for sure, and his public persona is, I think, good, interesting. I don't know. I don't recall him doing anything terrible.
No,
he can be a little.
I think he's a little
annoying.
high on his own supply.
Yes. But I think this is the kind of thing he actually is great at. So I'm for however this goes. And it's called Clara and the Sun because she seems to... She's
solar powered.
She's a little born sexy yesterday, and she seems to think... She's solar powered, and she thinks that sun... Or she sees the sun as God. And she can talk to the sun, and she wants to go visit the sun and talk to her about helping the family or whatever.
She, like, prays to the sun.
Yeah.
Which is interesting because, like, if she's a first... Like a primitive version of an artificial friend. It's almost like she's reenacting what primitive humanity does, which is worship the sun. So she also worships the sun.
That's interesting you should put it that way. Yeah. She even says in the trailer, like, we're born kind of like toddlers and then we learn from our partner.
Yeah, our owners.
Yeah.
Natasha Lyonne's in it.
Absolutely.
Great.
As like the salesperson.
So funny. Such a she's got that old like Brooklyn woman.
Yeah.
Always. Like, I don't care how
even
old
when she was
is.
Like
even
19.
when she was a teenager, she was like that. And, she's got that great voice. So she's like, they're going to love you like the family dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. I think it looks really good.
It looks funny, but I guess it has the potential. I guess, viewer beware. This might devastate you. I'm not sure. I haven't read the book.
Devastate.
It might devastate you.
See, that's a very interesting verb. Is it a verb? To devastate? Yeah. Because that means something very sad's going to happen.
Very sad will happen, I guess. I don't know. Jojo Rabbit was also a novel, right? Wasn't it? I don't think it was an original screenplay. I think it was based on a book. But I love to see IP that's
I love the end.
Interesting.
The moment
original.
The moment at the end of Jojo Rabbit where what's his name? Sam Rockwell. Where he saves him, he saves the kid. I love that's such an amazing moment. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
I haven't seen it. I've only seen it like clips.
So there's
sometimes I'll get fed clips on YouTube of movies that I haven't seen and I'll just watch them.
So he's a kind of a bad person.
Is he the guy who runs the youth program?
Yes.
Okay, yes, okay.
And he's a Nazi, but he also seems to like not be, he's just a political, like he's just like, this is the way the wind's blowing. He doesn't seem into it. But like, so they're it's the end and they've lost and they're rounding up everybody. And the little boy is a Nazi too. So he's wearing a little Nazi coat and like the Americans are coming and he goes to the little boy, like, give me your coat. And he takes his coat and then he shoves him and spits on him and goes, get away from me, you fucking Jew. And then he saves the little kid's life. So, like, the last thing he does, spoiler alert for the whole movie, but the last thing he does is save his, talk about redemption arcs from last week. It's a great, like, it's awesome. Yeah, it's really good. That's a great movie. There's a devastating moment in that, spoiler alert.
Oh, when he finds his mom, right?
Yeah. And the way he finds his mom, like because they show her shoes a lot in the beginning, which is like, why are they doing that? But it pays off because then she's hanging.
Yeah, and he sees
Nazis are bad. We used to think Nazis were bad. Remember how simple that was?
Yeah.
Nazis bad.
Not anymore, I guess.
No, not anymore. Well, you know, it's Anyway, let's talk about How to Rob a Bank.
Okay.
This seems like a really fun idea. First of all, can we just talk about movies are great? Movies are so great again. Like, I know, like, despite all of the online bullshit, I think big movies are awesome. I think little movies are awesome. I mean, look at just this summer alone. Fucking, you know, the big ones, which really only I liked, were like Supergirl, Master Universe, and Grogu. But then like Obsession and Devil's Prada 2, Toy Story 5, Back Rooms. There's just so, like, first of all, horror is hot. It is. It's finally got the respect it always wanted.
Yes.
It always
deserved.
It always deserved. And performances in horror are getting the respect that they always deserved. I just think, like, despite all the bullshit, like, it's actually an awesome time for all of this stuff.
Yeah, I agree. There's a lot of things that are coming out that I know I won't see, but I want to see that look very good.
Yeah, it's a great time for original shit too.
Yeah,
original stuff too. And that's a good sign. Like, I think one of the reasons, like, some of the other things that I've talked about didn't fare well is because I think Gen Z and Gen Alpha, like, don't give a shit about Star Wars
reboots.
Well, yeah, like, their whole childhood was defined by Marvel. So now that they're getting a little bit older, they're like, I don't want that stuff. That's that was when I was a baby. And Master Universe it had little things throughout its history, but it never stayed in the zeitgeist to it like Superman did. So, like, really, that's just for me, that movie. Although it's getting a sequel.
Is it?
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean,
we haven't seen it. We haven't seen Toy Story 5 yet. We haven't seen the movies in a few weeks.
It was so much better than 4. I really don't like 4.
The way I feel about 4 is I always remember it as a bad movie, and then I rewatch it, and I'm like, oh, it's actually good. And it does not need to exist at all. There's no point for it to exist.
Right. This one at least has something to say about technology and kids, like, with iPads.
Yeah.
They already said they're making a sex. And
Lord.
Apparently, but I never conceived of it this way, but they think of it as the Andy trilogy and the Bonnie trilogy. So it'll be the end of the Bonnie trilogy and maybe the end of it.
Well, they're starting to sound old. It's starting to get Simpsons territory where they sound
especially
old.
Tim Allen.
Yeah. Well, they don't use him much, do they? Because they barely used him in 4.
He's in 5 a lot more.
A lot more. Okay.
5 also, Jesse shines. Jesse's really
it's
the
Jesse's
star
movie,
of
right?
Yeah.
Which is good.
Smart.
That's good.
Yeah. All right. So, How to Rob a Bank. The I don't know if it's based on anything, but the premise is Nicholas Hoult.
Yeah.
Is like a YouTuber, and he works with like a group of guys. One of them is
Pete Davidson.
Skeet Davidson.
Skeet.
And they have a YouTube channel that's called How to Rob a Bank, and they rob banks, but they use blanks in their guns. And it's really more like
They're
a
real
protest.
Robin Hood guys.
Yeah, it's a protest, but they are still robbing.
They're still robbing them, but then they're strategizing like, oh, we have to actually give it to a real charity, and they do it in animal masks.
Yeah.
And they're folk heroes. People love them.
Yeah. And John C. Reilly is the FBI agent who's trying to stop them.
Yes. And he gets
Zoe Kravitz
to help track them down. She's a hacker
that's under house arrest, and he says, we'll let you out if you help us. But she seems into what they're doing. She
seems to like it, yeah.
It seems to have a great style to it. The trailer has a lot of style. It just seems like it seems like a good movie of this time.
Yes. However, it's funded by Amazon almost completely. And the comment section is, I mean, these Gen Zers, man, And maybe some Gen Alphas are in there. I don't know. But they light them up in the comments. They're like, oh, it's so funny. It's like, this is called controlled opposition, people.
Wow.
Like, they're like, this is, and I mean, the whole comment section is like this, which makes me proud for the youth of today.
I'm proud of them too.
Where it's like, oh, so Amazon is bankrolling this thing about how you have to like fight capitalism and fight the man just to make you feel good, and you give them more money while you do it. It's like, yeah, okay. We see what you're up to.
Yeah. Okay, so that leads me back to Master Universe. Because people are like, how is it that because Amazon made Master Universe. Okay. People are like, how, and when it failed financially at the box office, right? It made $2. Yeah. They came out and they were like, no, this is a perfect first moment in our strategy and stuff. And now they are making a sequel. And some YouTuber had a great comp where they were like, this is the company that spent double the amount of Masters of the Universe to make 2 seasons of a Lord of the Rings show no one gives a shit about. So they don't care about it. And I think I'm not the only person who's thought this. It's a pretty obvious thought. They're looking at the Amazon, like they're looking not at who's buying tickets, but they're saying who's buying He-Man toys, who's buying Master Universe toys. They're Amazon. They have that. They have that data. Why would they not use it?
Yeah.
There's a reason why they still see value in it. That's completely because in some other countries it went straight to streaming. It only came out here and I think China in theaters. Maybe more than that, but it could have easily been straight to streaming. And I think they just like throw it against the wall, like, let's see if it gets anything. But I don't think they're like, trying to appease the board of directors by saying, oh, it's not a failure. I think they're like, no, this is already making the money that we want it to make.
Right. Merchandise money.
Right. Which is what's scary about Amazon being in the movie business at all. Also, there's a scene, I said this during my Master Universe episode, there's a scene where an Amazon truck hits Beastman. And like saves He-Man, and it's like, fuck you.
Saves He-Man. Amazon saved He-Man.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
But also, you're basically saying that your drivers are really
they will kill you.
Your drivers are not watching the road. They will hit a giant monster man.
Oh my
fuck
god.
Jeff Bezos, man. Fuck him. Ugh. Billionaires. Oh, and now Elon's a trillionaire.
He's a trillionaire.
Look, disgusting. Disgusting that such a thing exists.
Disgusting. It is.
Anyway, I keep getting on my fucking liberal shit. So this movie looks good. Nice to see Zoe again. I feel like she directed a movie.
Okay.
Which I haven't seen, but I've heard is very tough to watch.
Really?
It's a very Me Too Jeffrey Epstein.
Oh.
It was
it's that island, that horror. It's kind of a horror movie.
Yeah, it's like Don't Blink or something like that, or something like that.
Where they're like drugging women and I have heard of that.
Yeah. It's supposedly hard. So she directed that, but it's good to see her. Good to see her in this. Yeah,
I like her. I always like to see her.
I like Holt. I like him a lot.
I think he's so cute. He is such a pretty man.
He is a pretty man.
Love to see him in eyeliner. Absolutely. More men.
He's a great Lex Luthor.
Need to do eye makeup.
He's a great Lex Luthor.
That was one of the other things in the comments. It was like, boy, Lex Luthor really got went all the way around after Superman kicked his ass.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love him.
Yeah. I think this just looks like just a fun movie. To be optimistic, which I try to be, because when I was in grad school, as happens in grad school, you become a Marxist, and so I was very deep into the idea of anything generated in the system supports the system. Like you were just talking about, like it's. What did you call it? Planned opposition?
It's controlled opposition. Yeah.
But my feeling is within, like, that's the money stream, right? But within that, there are artists and artisans that are making things and it's getting through. Like what's a bigger franchise than Star Wars? But I think it's a good thing that Star Wars is inherently anti-fascist.
Yeah. Nemec's manifesto.
Yeah, it's like,
is being used for real fascism.
Yeah. So I think it's good that it exists.
I always think of that. It's brittle. Authority is brittle.
It takes constant vigilance. Yeah. Because it's so unnatural.
Yes.
It's so uplifting. I listen to it some days on bad days, and I'm like, yeah, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And I love is it Partagast listening to it, and he's like, "We're fucked."
Yes.
Yeah, and then he fucking kills himself.
Yeah, that's how they go.
And they
usually.
let him kill himself too.
That's how they go usually.
Yeah. The guy outside when the stormtroopers are like, he's like, no, let him kill himself.
But let him finish.
Yeah.
Let him cook.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God damn. Now we're just talking about how good Andor is.
God, Andor's so good.
It really is so fucking good.
So good.
Oh, that's another thing I watch over and over again. The Mon Mothma's speech in the Senate. When she fucking says, she says his name. Mm-hmm. She says, there's a monster coming for all of us. And the monster is Emperor Palpatine. And then they shut the thing off, but everyone heard it anyway. Yeah. And then they're like, you gotta get the fuck out of here.
Get out of here, little girl.
Yeah.
Sorry. Henry recently exceeded 60 lbs. So we were like, ooh, you can have a Tammy Crabs doll.
She's got farts in her head.
No, she doesn't have farts in her head anymore. The employee who was putting farts in her head was fired. He was there because of a union dispute.
Yeah. You better get out of here, little girl. So this movie looks good. All right, the last one is Social Reckoning.
Yes.
Which is a sequel to The Social Network 16 years ago.
Yes.
The original movie was, based on a book, but written by Aaron Sorkin and directed by David Fincher. This is written and directed by Sorkin. Fincher's not involved.
Okay, he's doing it. All right.
Although he might be a producer, I'm not sure.
Yeah.
And Jesse Eisenberg was asked, and he said, I just don't want to be forever associated with this person.
Fair enough.
Which I think that's totally fair.
Yeah. Plus, he's directing and stuff now.
Yeah. But it is a sequel.
Yeah.
And this is about a whistleblower.
This is Jeremy Strong, I think, is in the role.
Yeah.
Doesn't look a thing like him.
Yeah.
But has the voice and the stiffness and the weirdness.
Actually, who is it? Who is Social Reckoning is...
Yeah, it's Jeremy Strong as Zuckerberg.
Yes. Yeah, he does. He is... Yeah, he's affecting it in a good way.
Yeah, he doesn't look like him, but I think it's fine.
Yeah.
I think it's the voice.
It's the incel vibe. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Although he's a wife guy, Mark Zuckerberg.
Fuck off.
You know.
When he's in the trailer,
so weird.
Bill Burr is yelling at him in the trailer, and he's like, "I'm a free speech absolutist. Mm-hmm. Like, I'm not lying to them, but I'm not going to stop someone who's lying to them."
Yeah.
Which is like, I look, Facebook. Like maybe Gen Z will be like, who cares about this movie? Because no one cares about Facebook because kids don't like Facebook.
Yeah.
But most adults are still on it.
Yeah.
And it did have a huge effect on the last many elections.
It had an effect on so many elections.
Yeah.
Because I'm going to include Gen X in this. I know
absolutely
they're very much like, we're the latchkey generation. Nobody gives a shit about us.
They're not as literate.
They are not. And they are not media literate at all. That's the whole like MLM group.
Yeah.
That's all Gen X, babe. Like that is them. So they are as guilty of propagating Facebook and continuing its, this crusade of misinformation as the boomers are. The boomers is like zero media literacy. The Gen Xers have like 25% media literacy.
Yeah,
They're not
agree.
much better.
I agree.
They really are not. And I think millennials are much better because we came of age in the internet age. Like that was 10 and up. Basically that was us. Yeah. But obviously Gen Z is well versed in this and good because they need to be. Yeah. And I hope as AI gets better and better, I hope my kids look at it in this, and they're Gen Alphas, but I hope they look at it in the same way I look at like phishing scams. And I'm like, are you really falling for this? This is insane. This looks so fake. Like, I hope that they have that kind of specialty.
Yeah. I hope so. Well, I certainly hope so.
I hope so.
The idea that AI could win in the sense that there's no telling it apart.
Or that it mimics your voice if you're interacting with it. It's crazy. That thing I told you about that I sent you with the nightmares that AI has.
Yes. And Patton Oswalt has a joke where he's like, I was talking to this woman. I met this woman who works for an AI company. And I was like, what do you do? And she's like, oh, my job is to keep it from being racist. It always gets racist on its own and we have to like fix it. Just what?
It's so crazy. It's so crazy.
Oh, when they talk to each other?
Goblins. It loves goblins. That's like the cutest thing about it.
Yeah.
That if left unchecked, AI will become obsessed with goblins for some reason.
Yeah.
And steer every conversation towards goblins. And so there's like a code written into it to not address the topic of goblins.
Stop talking about goblins.
Someone brings up goblins.
And the whistleblower in this talks about how...
Now, that was a real person, right?
I believe so.
Yeah. It's played by Mikey Madison.
Great.
Yeah.
And Jeremy Allen White is the reporter in it.
That's right.
It seems to have a good cast.
This actor that I love, Billy Magnuson, is in it. I don't know what role he plays, but he basically is like, we're post-government.
Oh, right.
We're bigger than countries.
And Jeremy Allen White is like,
please
quote you on that? Yeah, it looks really good. And they also talk about how like Facebook tried to suppress the findings that it increases depression, body dysmorphia. So it's bad for people.
It's bad for your brain. Yeah. There's this popular adage about parents who work in Silicon Valley, like work in the industry.
Yeah.
And their like motto is the last kid who gets the phone wins.
Wow.
Because the longer you can keep the phone from your kid, the longer they can have until they have their own phone, the better off they will be. Mentally.
That makes sense to me.
I'm personally not like a real safety alarmist. I know a lot of parents give their kids phones pretty early because they're like, it's for safety, like if they need help.
Yeah.
But I just frankly don't leave my kid alone enough that they would need that. Or if they are in a place where I'm not, they're surrounded by people with phones. They can, they know my phone number. They both have my phone number memorized. They can get in touch if they need to. I'm not that worried about it.
Yeah. No, and look, every generation has a moral panic, so I know there's some moral panic to it, but there is some actual harm. I mean, like, we have seen studies. I mean, look, I don't know anybody who loves their phone. Everyone seems addicted.
I know hates their phone.
Everyone who like their phone dies, they're like, oh, my phone died today for an hour. It was the best hour of my life.
Yeah.
Like, listen to the way we talk about it.
We hate it.
That's why I think I talked about this on the podcast before, the Focus Friend app.
Oh.
It was made by Hank Green.
Oh, really?
Yeah, love Hank Green. And all the Focus Friend app does, first of all, he's a little bean.
Oh, I thought he was a chicken.
No, he's a bean.
Oh.
You could pick your bean, and then you could pay extra for like different beans. And there's a Hank Bean and a John Bean.
John Bean.
And so the things like the posters and stuff, you earn that.
Did you make that room?
Yes, I did.
It's very cute.
I wanted a pink room. So you earn it because when you focus, you earn things. Basically, when you focus, it shuts off all your apps, and you can't get into them until you unfocus. Okay. And you can set how long it is. And if you break it, it'll let you out of it, but then everything you were earning is gone.
Oh.
So if you want to buy stuff, go on with the app.
Yeah.
You've got to focus, and I love it. I use it when I read now, so I don't get pulled into the phone. It's a good way to like get you away from the phone.
Reading Moby Dick has made me want to look up a ton of stuff because there's tons of references to things that I know nothing about, and so I'm like, well, I got to look that up. Or like,
why is it called a sperm whale?
Okay,
because it looks like a sperm.
No, because there's a part under the top of the sperm whale's head.
Yes,
that holds what's called spermaceti.
Pardon me?
Spermaceti or spermaceti. I'm saying it the Italian way, so
yeah.
Spermaceti.
Spermaceti.
You want a nice spermaceti on your pasta.
Oh my god.
And so there's a spermaceti organ. It's part of a sperm whale's head, and it holds up to 2,000 liters of oil. Now, does that answer why it's called the spermaceti organ? No, it does not.
Okay.
Let's see. Do we have etymology? No.
Skeet, motherfucker.
Let's skeet. Yeah, but basically it's oil. Taxonomy and naming. Okay, sperm whale, originally mistakenly identified as the whale's semen, is the semi-liquid, waxy substance found within the whale's
so they
head.
thought the oil
thought it was
jizz.
Yeah, and they were like, let's make a candle out of
this.
this.
The jizz whale.
This is a beautiful jizz whale.
Okay. All right, so there you go. Poor sperm whale. He's like, it's not.
It's not. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed.
Oh my god, everyone calls me sperm whale. Yeah, but no, it's a nightmare. Our phones are a nightmare. And please set me free.
There is a growing contingent of people who are going back to flip phones.
Yeah.
and they just made a flip phone that has like access to like 3 apps. So you could do a
Love
couple
it.
of online things. Like you could do email if you need to, but it's like basically it's just a phone again. I love this for us. I know. I love this rejection. Gen Z's all over it. Gen Alpha is not. Gen Alpha is like, girl, dump those dank memes right into my brain hole.
To push against what you were just saying, Gen Alpha is literate, but they're so mired in it.
Yeah.
There's some sense that they have no brain without it.
Yeah.
Which is...
It's brain rot.
Not hopeful.
It's brain rot culture.
It's true brain rot, yeah.
I can tell you firsthand, my kids are brain rotten.
Yeah.
They are rotted. And I'm constantly telling them this. Like, if we're talking and they're like bringing up memes or something, I'm like, this is the rot, as you can see, because you can't talk to me without saying some dank crap that you heard online, some like dank nonsense. Yeah. I'm like, this is the rot. It's showing itself.
Yeah. Yeah. So, but anyway, it's fuck Mark Zuckerberg, I think is the overall point. It would have been cool to see Eisenberg, because I think he was great in that movie, and it would be great to see him almost 20 years later play him older.
Wow, has it been that long?
I know, right? Wow. So, well, it's been 16 years. I'm rounding up a little too much, but 16 years ago, it would be cool. But I totally understand his point of view of being like, no, I don't want to. There's also something cool about it being a different actor. Like a different part of his life, he's a different thing. So, I'm interested. I'm definitely going to see this. I'm interested in it. Aaron Sorkin, I mean, he's a little overwrought, but some of his stuff I really like. It's very, very writerly. It's
very writerly. It's a lot of words per minute.
Yeah, everyone kind of sounds the same.
Yeah. Everyone's got that like
which sounds like
fire.
him. Yeah.
Yes. I love when he was on 30 Rock.
Yeah.
And they were both like they were chatting really quickly. Yeah. And they're like, how do you beat this stage in Angry Bird? He's like, you got to use that one as a boomerang. Come around with me. And then she's like, did we just walk around the same hallway twice?
Yeah. Yeah. Right. That was the whole thing. But yeah, I'm totally down for it.
By the way, in that joke in 30 Rock, when she asks about the Angry Bird level, I went on Angry Bird to see if that was correct, and he was right. You have to use the green bird as a boomerang for that one.
Wow. Thanks,
They did their research.
Or whoever wrote that for him. I imagine he writes every word.
He writes everything he does, right?
Yeah. I have to write everywhere. There are actors like that. There are very big stars are like that. Will Smith has, in all his contracts, his ability to rewrite his dialogue.
Whoa.
Jack Nicholson had it. I don't know anyone else. I think it's dumb. I think the smart actors know to not do that.
Is it really just licensed to improv?
No, I think it's ego. And
definitely.
And
ego.
Control of the narrative. Mm-hmm. But I can't imagine it being good. I can't imagine it being better than what a real writer would do.
What a writer would do, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right, well, let's take a break and we'll come back with the chill session. Well, welcome back to PCMC. This is the chill sesh. This is the session where we chillin'.
Yes.
What are you chilling with?
Well, as I was telling you earlier, it's the summer of sport.
It's the summer of sport.
It is the summer of sport. We began this month by celebrating the Knicks victory. Yeah. This is a joyous occasion for all of New York City. I'm not someone who watches basketball regularly. I know your brother-in-law is a lifelong Knicks fan.
Yeah.
He's bled. He's suffered for it. Yeah. It's his victory. But I just also love like fans like, we did it, saying like, we did it, which I think is so funny because it's like they put so much mental energy and emotional investment. They really feel like I've done this. But it was such a joy to watch. The playoffs were very exciting. Yeah. I played basketball as a kid. Like I played for my school team. Uh-huh. So it's like one of the few sports that I understand
how it works.
So I'm like, I feel equipped to watch it. With most other sports, I feel like I have zero access. I'm just like, whoa, okay, that was something.
Yeah, right, exactly.
Like whenever I watch the Super Bowl, I'm like, whenever anyone else makes noise,
American
I'm like, yeah.
I don't understand how American football works
at all.
And it's all just start, stop. I don't get it.
Listen, I don't watch these sports, but like I understand when a ball goes in a goal. I understand when a puck goes in a goal. I understand when someone hits a ball.
Baseball also confuses.
Baseball has a lot of things.
Boring.
I'm understanding it more because now both our boys play it. Yeah. So I understand more about it just from watching them. But football is something that I don't understand at all. At all.
Okay.
Not even a little bit. And I have no desire to.
Yeah.
However, so we watched all the playoffs, all the playoff games. It was a great series. It was so exciting. Basketball's super fast paced. So there's no downtime. It's not boring. There's not a ton of calls. It's really, really fun. And it was just a great comeback story. The Spurs had a lead in every single game, and the Knicks came back every single time, especially with that 29-point lead. That was insane. That was one of those, it was like the election. It was like Bill went to sleep. He was like, forget it, this one's over. And it was like, we won, we did it, we came back.
Wow. Yeah.
That was really, really fun. And it made a Knicks fan out of Henry.
That's
and
good.
He's going to play basketball in the fall.
That's awesome.
He joined the basketball team. So he's got those long, crazy arms. So
it'll be good for him.
But yeah, so they started off with that, and now it's the World Cup. And we always watch the World Cup, Bill and I. We've done this for years. We don't follow the regular season games, but we watch every single World Cup. And again, it's a very simple game. It's back and forth with the ball. You can figure it out. And so we're rooting for...
Right. Anything with a goal, everything with like this, your side is like hockey is very easy to follow.
Very easy. I don't know all the rules, but like I see it goes back and forth. That's about it, right? We're rooting for Portugal. We're rooting for USA. Okay. USA is doing very well. Portugal, not so much. And Cristiano Ronaldo, this is probably his last opportunity at a World Cup. Lionel Messi is for Argentina. He's already got a World Cup. And they're considered the two best players in the world. So everyone really wants them to go up against each other.
Right. Okay.
And I think they had to win this game to do that, but they didn't. It was a draw. So now I don't know what's going to happen. So we'll see. But unfortunately, there was a game tonight and they didn't win, but they didn't lose either.
Draw.
Yeah. Do you want low scores?
Yeah. No, so for me, my corner of the internet has really tied the Knicks in with Mondani and socialism winning. Like if the Knicks won,
interesting.
Socialism works and it's the path to the future.
Do you know what the Trump people say, by the way? Because you know Trump, there was that whole meme.
Yeah, he killed the vibes.
He came to the Knicks game, fell asleep and jinxed them.
Horrible
dementia. You know the thing from Goodfellas where it's like, you're a fucking jinx. Get out of here. Yeah, you're a mush. That was him. People are like, he's never allowed to another Knicks game again. A Trump fan that I know was like, well, if he's a jinx, Mamdani's a jinx too, because Mamdani, that was the only game he went to also. It's like, yeah, sure. No, everyone's saying that Mamdani was the jinx. Okay.
He fucking froze rent. How about that? He's going to have city-owned grocery stores. How about that? He's showing that fucking socialism is the answer. And
he looks so tired. Oh, this poor man.
And he's also a kingmaker. Look at all the socialists that he endorsed that just won. Yeah. And the people that are really scared are the old fucking center of the road, I still want all the money Democrats who are like, oh, this is just a fad. It's like, no, like you're never going to win again unless you give up the corporate money and listen to these people, because this is what people want.
Well, also because it was a very motivated younger voting base, which they never get the youth vote out. Yes, and the youth was motivated for him. Yeah. Which is a good thing.
Right. So anyway, the Knicks and it was connected. Like, did we share? Maybe Anthony shared it. I don't know. But that video that guy was like, the revolution starts.
Yes, yeah.
Revolution starts.
He's like, I've been drinking since 10 a.m.
But every point was coaching and salient.
He was basically like, if all these Knicks fans who are here today for this parade decided. Yeah, we could take back the government.
Yeah, he's like, these are people that didn't even...
Never forget. These people didn't even vote, but they're not for you.
This doesn't even count the people that decided to go to work today.
Right.
He's like, just to see the numbers and
Yeah.
go, look, there's more of us.
There's more of us,
You know.
but a lot of us don't vote.
Mm-hmm.
Most people don't vote.
I know.
Which is wild to think about.
Well, because voting should be done like on your phone or in mail, and it shouldn't be. You shouldn't work.
But that's
you shouldn't get online. Work should be off. It should be a holiday.
Yes.
You know, there's a lot of reasons why.
There's a lot of reasons why one political party is doing everything in their power to make it more difficult to vote.
Right.
And that's the Republican Party. And really question that. Ask yourself why.
Why?
Why not?
Why
not make it easier to vote?
When any instances of voter fraud have always been, there's no wide conspiracy of voter fraud. Like, voter fraud is something that happens like very, very small, small scales, like to act like voter fraud. They enact voter fraud by saying that they're trying to stop voter fraud.
Yeah.
So that's what it means to me. Socialism.
Yeah. It's a great time for this city. We have the coolest mayor in America.
Yeah, he's fucking great.
He's great. He's such a cutie pie.
He's on Rogaine. What is he on?
He's on Rogaine?
He admitted that he was losing his hair and he took something and his hair is back or whatever.
Tamoxidil.
Something. He's doing something. Anyway, he jumped in the pool today in his suit. I love it.
It's great. And his wife is super stylish. And it's just great to see. They just seem cool and young. And, New York City feels old sometimes, depending on who's in charge. And it feels very young and vibrant right now.
Yes, it does feel young and vibrant right now. And that's what the world needs.
Yeah. Fuck Elmo.
Poor Elmo. I like when he came. What did he came for the World Cup? He was like, "I just want you to know,
I'm for Team USA."
Yeah.
Let's not make a thing out of it.
He was so hurt.
Oh, he was so hurt. Elmo, come on, man.
They were burning him.
They were burning in effigy.
Yeah.
They were like, "Never forget where you come from, you little red fuck." Like, just so mean.
That's hilarious.
Listen, Sesame Street would never be allowed in Texas. There's way too many immigrants.
Right.
Sorry.
Right. I know. Don't both sides this, Elmo.
Yeah, come on.
But
Greg Abbott would never allow you in the state of Texas.
So yeah, that's awesome. The summer of sport.
It's a summer of sport. It makes me feel so. I feel like a jock. Like, oh my goodness, I'm watching sports. I'm not watching any of my nerd bird things.
My nerd bird. That's hilarious.
I know. It's been fun though, because surprisingly, I want to say surprisingly, because Peter really likes to play sports also. Yeah. Henry does too. And they're both, big time nerds. But I thought for sure like Peter would be into it. He could give a shit about watching sports. He's like, I absolutely do not want to do this. I want to go do something else. And Henry is the one who's like super into it.
Interesting.
So, can't judge a book by its cover.
You can't.
They surprise me every day. Every time I think I pigeonholed them, which you should not do to your children.
Siblings are ships constantly crossing each other.
Yeah.
And bouncing off of each other.
Yeah.
And, that's really interesting.
Whenever I think I got one of them figured out, they zig and zag. You know?
Yeah.
But you shouldn't try to categorize your children, right? Because they're growing every day.
Yeah. That's awesome.
And it's the birthday. So 250.
Yeah.
Coming up. And I'm a July 4th person. I actually really do like July 4th.
I like it.
I feel very bad for all the dog owners. And if we ever own a dog, I will probably hate July 4th. But right now we don't have a dog and I like July 4th.
Peach doesn't give a shit at all.
Really?
She's like, I don't give a fuck.
Is she deaf?
No, she just don't give
She just doesn't care.
She just don't give a fuck.
She doesn't care. Oh, that's good.
She likes everything except other dogs.
Okay.
She loves all she has no race, creed. Doesn't matter. She loves peoples. If you're peoples, I want to meet you.
Okay.
Dogs, get the fuck out of my...
okay.
She first of all,
it's always so weird when dogs are like that. It's like, why
she looks out the window all day. She's like Tony Soprano's mother. She's looking out the window all day.
Yeah.
Today she was growling at somebody. I was like, "What are you growling at?"
What is the
problem?
It was
another dog walking. Oh. She was like, "Get the fuck off my block. This is Peach's block. I pee over all of this.
This is my block."
Yeah. So she doesn't mind 4th of July. My dislike of 4th of July comes from my general dislike of summer and this season.
Okay.
And also, and I know this sounds, people would jump on that. I don't like the aesthetics of Americana.
I do.
I don't like
really
our flag.
Do.
I don't disrespect the flag. I just don't like it Aesthetically. It's too busy. I don't like red, white, and blue things.
Okay.
I
like it.
It's not my
very
deal.
much. Stripes and stars as patterns. I personally love. So I'm all about the aesthetic of 4th of July. I love like the sparkler aesthetic.
Fireworks scare me actually.
Oh, they do?
More than Peach. Peach is like that.
I really love. I feel like it's a nostalgia holiday.
Sure.
It really. Because it's the holiday of summer, I do feel like it is tied into childhood.
Sure.
I love, like
every
foods
holiday
associated with the holiday.
As you get older.
4th of July food, right? Like
you
hot
do?
dogs, watermelon, burgers, corn on the cob, like all that stuff. Like I love it. So I really am fond of 4th of July.
What are you doing for this 4th of July?
Well, lately we've been going to the pool club. We belong to a pool club. So we go there. They will usually like have a DJ. They'll have like games for the kids. They'll have like stuff going on.
Okay.
And then like you bring food, you can barbecue there. We used to do barbecues in the back, but over the years, it's like our friend group, they're all busy. They're all doing things. So it's like not too many people come. So we'll just go to the pool club instead. And then, obviously the kids can run around and go in the pool. And have fun. And it's like more low effort on our end.
Right.
We don't do fireworks. I mean, they're illegal in New York, but everybody knows where they can get them. Yeah. So we don't do that, but there's always fireworks. Like you don't have to look far to get fireworks.
There's fireworks all the time. Mm-hmm. Whether there's a reason for it or not.
Father's Day fireworks.
Arbor Day.
Any day.
There was a lot of fireworks with Nick's one.
Oh.
Which is acceptable.
That's fun. But yeah, I do enjoy it. And
it's just funny that a country that constantly shoots each other, like we celebrate by simulating war.
Yeah, simulating war. I also really love early American history, like the Revolution. I love Hamilton. So like these things are very like it's fun to me that it's going to be the bisesquicentennial.
Yeah. Say that again.
The bisesquicentennial.
Okay.
I believe that's how it is pronounced. I practiced a lot.
Okay. Thank you.
And I'm just like the federal government has done almost nothing to motivate my excitement, to generate any kind of excitement for this event.
You didn't like the UFC event?
Oh, and the Nitro Circus.
And saying
and Lee Greenwood
Obama
is the only.
man.
Yeah, oh my God. And like Lee Greenwood being the only person performing.
Morris Day in the time was like, fuck this.
Absolutely not. Yeah.
We.
Yeah, please. And it's so funny to me because the Obama Presidential Center just opened.
And that was a big deal.
And they had, Stevie Wonder, Bruce Springsteen, Jennifer Hudson. Like they had names. Names came out to celebrate. Yeah. They had no problem booking those people. I'll tell you that. So it could have been something really magnificent, something really wonderful. Yeah. And they've done absolutely piss all to do anything exciting. Now, New York City is going to have like a parade of old wooden ships. And that's kind of nice.
Sure.
But the thing that has made me the most excited about our country is the World Cup. Someone said it's like we invited everyone to our birthday party and they all showed up, which I love. It's like people from all over the world are coming here. They're going all over the country. They're going to Texas. They're going to Atlanta. They're going to Florida. They're going to Philadelphia. They're going to Boston. They're coming to New Jersey. Yeah. They're going to places that you wouldn't necessarily visit if you were a tourist.
Yeah.
And they're falling in love with it. And they're like, oh my God, American food is so great. Yeah. American people are so nice. And like getting to know our country. And a lot of people are saying like, I was scared to come here. Like I wanted to come here.
But I thought I'd be
shot.
But
I thought like ICE agents would get me or something. Yeah. And like the experience being a good experience is making me feel hopeful.
We can use that positive PR on the world stage right now. We could.
Yeah.
That's lovely. That's lovely.
So I just love this, like the World Cup being our birthday party and like everyone's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Well, anyway, all right. So this is a tangent, but you made me think of it.
Okay.
Something that I'm seeing a lot is, and why do they do this? Is at the gym, the guys working out in jeans. Which is a thing.
The RFK
thing, but they've taken it like they do everything. They make it weird, and they're like, this is a thing that somehow defines us now. And it's like, your poor balls must be so
Aren't you chafed?
But you see it a lot now, and it's like
you see it a lot.
I see it a lot at the gym now.
Oh well, don't they have rules? Like you're
it
didn't
seems
Planet
like
Fitness
yes,
have
they
a thing
used to
about
have
no
rules.
jeans?
Right? Because they was afraid like it would like the buttons and shit would rip it. I guess they don't give a shit anymore. Or they see the tide turning, but no, you see the fucking jeans. It's so stupid. It's just so stupid.
Well, yeah.
Why would you work out with jeans?
It's dumb.
So dumb. You made me think of that. Yeah, like they'll never have culture. Like they have their own culture. Obviously, a culture exists whenever there's people, but like they're always gonna have the worst artists, the worst comedians, the worst singers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because
it's Vanilla Ice, it's Kid Rock.
To be an artist, you typically
garbage.
I think one of the maybe not prerequisite, but one of the ingredients for being of an artistic temperament is empathy.
Empathy and open mind.
Yeah, which is not at all their brand.
Creativity.
So, so they're gonna be stuck with like Craig T.
Those
Nelson.
things are gay, Mike.
Yeah,
and they don't do that.
Gay stuff. Hilarious. So
end of Pride. Happy Pride, everyone. Only got a few days left. Everybody be safe. Have fun.
We had a good Pride. We had a good look at my. I had a Pride background for my phone.
Yeah. Oh, that's beautiful. I love that. That's beautiful.
It's He-Man.
It's like He-Man by way of Lisa Frank.
Yes, I mean because he's so gay. So what am I chilling with? So I got sucked into I got really sucked into Rotten Tomatoes over the last month.
Okay.
And I've had to like cut myself off of it. All right, so I'm of the belief that like my opinion on movies is the only important one. Which is not true. I respect your opinion on movies. I respect Anthony's opinion on movies and Jen's and everybody's. But I am the decider, right?
Well, sure, of course. You're the captain of your own ship.
Right. And it's not just because I know everything about movies and I'm smarter than you, but it's because I privilege the reader's experience. But when Master Universe came out, I was really watching it closely because I want a She-Ra movie. That's the only reason. Like I don't care if a movie I like does well or not. But I got super into watching it, and then like it went up and down. It was very weird. It was certified fresh, and then it lost it.
Oh,
which I don't know if that happens a lot. And I just have never been noticing because you have to. It's a weird thing. Like over 75, you become certified fresh.
Okay,
but you could go under 75 and keep it until you hit 70. That becomes the floor. And if you go to 69, then you lose your certified fresh.
Okay,
which I think it did.
Okay. And it's critic score or audience score?
Critic score.
Okay.
But then, so I got to...
Because I know there's awesome, like, what is it, popcorn meter?
Yeah. Oh, like the people. Yeah. That's always... But even that's become toxic. Yeah. Because, like, that becomes very, very political. And also, people are so dumb. It's like the second opinions on how does this get made. Like, the amount of people like, this movie sucked, 4 stars. And it's like, you don't understand stars. Like, how do you give it such a high rating? And you're like, this is awful. It's like,
yeah, this is a terrible thing. 5 stars.
Do you think it's out of 100? Like, what are you talking about? They're only showing you 5. And just, so I got really, when Master Universe came out, I was checking it all the time because I was like watching.
Obsessive.
Yeah. And I got too into it. And then Supergirl just came out.
Oh, it's out. Okay.
Yeah. I loved it. Me and Jen both loved it.
Yeah.
And like when I saw... I liked Mandalorian Grogu, but when people didn't like it, I could see why. I was like, yeah, I get it. See, even Master Universe, the same thing. But Supergirl is getting such low critic ratings, and I was actually shocked by that because I was like,
did we see the same movie?
Yeah, really.
I always feel that when I'm like, why are people
like,
bashing this?
Yeah, like I really feel it's that weird feeling of like, oh, I'm so far from the consensus, but I think. So there's the critic side and then the people side, but like that line is very thin because like there's like the major critics and then there's like some dickhead's website that gets counted as a critic. And you're like, who the fuck are you? And it's so political.
Yeah.
It's so political because James Gunn has become very political and there's still the people that love Zack Snyder and feel like somehow James Gunn, like him having this new DC universe made it so you couldn't have Zack Snyder. So Zack Snyder's a more conservative person. So like,
is he?
Yeah.
Oh.
And Millie Alcock, who is delightful, does a really great job with Supergirl. Apparently, straight guys don't want to fuck her as much as they think they should want to fuck Supergirl. So there's a lot of she's ugly, like a lot of bad ratings because they don't. It's similar to what happened with the
Last of Us
show.
Yes.
Last
of Us show.
The show, right? Because they wanted to fuck the child in the game. They wanted to fuck.
Oh, I was thinking of that other character, that like flat chested. I feel like there was a lot of rhetoric about like her big arms and her flat chest and like is this a trans character?
Oh yeah. No, the main girl.
Okay.
They were like I don't.
She's ugly.
I don't like to see children unless I want to fuck them.
Yeah.
So there's that.
Yeah.
And then there's also another weird thing that I saw a lot with these guys, which is being like, talking about Master Universe, like, he's got to go to the gym. He's so he's not He-Man. And it's like, this guy's fucking in better shape than you will ever be in your life.
Post a picture online.
Yeah.
Let me see a picture of yourself when you start criticizing people who are obviously in very good shape. I'm so sorry.
I think I'm
not to say like if you are fat, you can't have an opinion. No. However, I don't think you should be talking about other people's bodies if you're like,
Yeah. It's also, first of all,
at your limit.
He looks incredible. And I like that he looks more stout, like the toy. He whereas Dolph Lundgren had the thing that Arnold Schwarzenegger made popular, which is like the V shape. Like, legs aren't that important. Abs and then like thick chest.
Yeah.
He doesn't have. Well, here's the thing. I think the new He-Man is as this is what wrestlers look like now, because this is as big as you can get without steroids, and we don't do steroids anymore.
Yeah.
Which is like, I don't know if I don't really watch wrestling, but if you look at it, like they're not like they were even like 15 years ago. So like this is as that, you know what I mean? So because they don't want to deal with that bullshit, that controversy. But it's just so funny. Like that's the thing. He's not masculine enough. She's not feminine enough. I don't want to fuck this Supergirl. How could I possibly watch a Supergirl movie if I don't want to fuck her?
Right.
That's the whole point, apparently. So I was like, I gotta just get out of this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's a weird. We were talking about this before. Like, it's just, I guess everything. The internet has ruined everything. Everything has become so toxic.
Yeah.
Even the so-called major critics are like, you see them echo the same things that the people say, but in more eloquent ways.
Mm.
Or maybe they're the whistleblowers that then the other people follow.
Yeah.
But people, the Supergirl movie is, I honestly loved it.
Yeah.
Like me, like literally, I was like, this would be a huge hit. Like I was shocked that people were like, oh, it's boring. Like, it wasn't boring at all. First of all, it's less than 2 hours blissfully. Thank you. It has no post-credit scene. Thank you.
Right.
Good. Let's be done with that.
Yeah. Let's move along.
I loved it. It's a perfect companion to Superman because they're so different characters. It goes together well. But people are against it. So Rotten Tomatoes is, I don't know, the whole discourse around all this shit is just so, I don't know. It's been a weird summer. Like I was saying before, movies are great and they are great, but it's at 56%. How? The new Jackass is at 87%. It's like the knives are out for some things. And I think women-led movies are always going to have a harder time, even with the so-called major critics.
Yeah.
Do you ever watch Trailers from Hell?
No.
It's a YouTube channel that was found. It's just water.
Oh.
It's a YouTube channel that was created by Joe Dante, the director of Gremlins.
Okay.
And some other people. And it's basically, you could get lost on it. It's trailers and filmmakers, comedians, actors, and all sorts of people will pick a trailer and do like an audio commentary to the trailer.
Okay.
And I think it began with like old horror movies and now it's everything. And Joe Dante did one of The Bride, the recent movie. And it was great because he didn't have to put his neck out for this movie, but he did. And he was like, this movie's amazing. And most of the criticism is birth of misogyny. And I was like, good for you, Joe Dante. Because it was amazing. And everyone was like, this movie's garbage. It's like, no, your face is garbage.
Your face is garbage. That's enough of that.
So yeah, I do think it just sucks. It sucks. Because Supergirl movie's awesome.
That's great. I love that. You don't have to convince me that men hate a woman.
Yeah, it just...
I already know.
It's just weird. It is, but the other thing that's weird is I do feel... See, I like the new things. So I don't feel like my ship is sailing, but I do like the old things and I'm alone. I mean, like, I love Master Universe and just no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
It's donezo. I'm the last man standing.
You're the last He-Man standing.
Yeah. And I still, and look, you look at movies like that. Look, the last one that hasn't come out yet would be the new Spider-Man.
Yes.
If that disappoints, then
which
that'll be...
I worry it might.
Well, then we'll be 4 for 4. A Star Wars movie, a Superman movie, a Master Universe movie, and a Spider-Man movie.
Yeah.
Then whether it be critically
These
or box office
budget films,
it's like blockbusters are kind of dead.
And Backrooms is doing incredibly well.
Well,
because it cost $3 to make.
Right. So so it's just nothing but profit.
Right. Yeah.
And apparently they paid no one who made the movie either. You pay like $1.50 a week or
wild.
Whatever. But I love that. I love that's a whole nother thing that I'm obsessed with. Like these YouTubers who are becoming like I think that's awesome.
Yeah. Well, the kid who made the original short is directed it.
Yeah, he's 20 something.
That's great.
And
that's
he's directed a major movie.
Living the dream.
I think that's awesome.
And it's financially profitable.
Yeah.
He made a hit.
I'm totally for it. It's just sad to me that summer blockbusters might be irrelevant.
Irrelevant, I think, is correct.
Yeah.
I just don't think anyone's excited about it.
The new generation doesn't care. I mean, yeah.
Yeah, I don't see anyone like, oh, I can't wait for the Avengers movie. You know, it's like, I can't wait for it. It's like, maybe I'll see it.
We'll see how Spider-Man does critically and box office-wise. And Supergirl, I don't know how much it's going to make, but it's got 56% Rotten Tomatoes. It has 67 with fans. But let's get toxic and look at some of the negative fan ones because it will be like, she's not more hotter than the one who was in the show. Here's a 1 star. DC deserves better creative lead than James Gunn. So it's about James Gunn.
Okay.
But that's the thing. The internet radicalizes everyone and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Somehow, being fans of the filmmaker Zack Snyder became like your whole personality and like your political affiliation.
Right.
So, like, everything is, like, a fight like, as if James Gunn and Zack Snyder, they were both care. On Rick and Morty together.
Yeah.
Yeah, I gotta get away from it.
Well, I'll tell that to the kids sometimes because they've been asking me because we're watching the World Cup. And they're like, do you think Messi doesn't like Ronaldo? I'm like, I think Messi goes to sleep with millions and millions of dollars and doesn't care at all.
Yeah.
I don't think they care at all. We care because we're morons. That's it.
Yeah. Well, whatever. We can have fun.
Yeah.
Underdeveloped should have been a streaming movie, not a summer. It's I'm all for the people having voices, but they're really dumb. Have you met the people?
The people are dumb.
The people are very dumb.
They're very dumb.
But anyway, that's what I'm chilling with. That and my Polaroid. I actually brought my Polaroid camera.
Oh yes, you were talking about this with Anthony.
Yeah, it was my obsession. It's not my obsession. Here it is. Here's my baby.
So now it's new, but it's like a new product. Like you didn't buy a vintage one?
No, it's a new product.
Okay.
In fact, you plug it in.
Oh, I see the plug. My dad had one for work.
I love it. I'm sorry.
No. It's just I've always had a lot of fun with it.
So like I love we've become very, very spoiled by the cameras on our phones because you could kind of get a good image in very low light.
Yeah. And
this is like a chemistry set. Like it's the light in the room, it's the way you hold it is there's no focus on it. It's basically what's 5 feet in front of you is in focus. And it's also like a gamble. It's like, what would it be? And it's also like the batch you have. Maybe the formula in the one you have is a little bit weird and it's going to come out weird. But the thing, so they've got this new thing, which is like purple film.
Oh.
So I took some purples today.
Jen
was sick and I was like, I want to take a picture of you sick.
Why?
Well, the purple felt like it would be good for that.
It looks like she's died in this photo.
Yeah, I know. I said that she's like, it's like you're dead in this.
Oh my God.
But it's a hobby that it's a rare thing because it's a hobby we share and we're both equally interested in.
Okay,
so it's really fun. Like we go on. I love the purple.
Mm-hmm.
And like they do this shit like temporarily. Like once the purples sell out, they're
not gonna do it.
No, they might do a different color.
Mm-hmm.
But that's like this one was too overblown.
Yeah.
So this one worked out better.
Yeah.
This was too dark. But it's like there's no way to like you get better as you shoot, but it's like it's a fucking roll. It's chemistry, man. Like the lack of control is what's so fascinating. Like it's like gumption, and you're an eye for a good subject, and then it's up to the gods, and that's what's so cool about it.
Yeah, it's a gamble.
Yeah.
But your composition will get better.
Sure. And if you want to go up and like spend more money, there are like this is the standard Polaroid, but like there are Polaroids that have much more. They're more like regular cameras. Where, like, you can really fuck with the exposure and focus and stuff like that. This you can't. There's no focus at all.
Yeah.
And there's only like 3 exposure. Like it's a little line that's like goes bing, bing, bing. So in the middle is normal, and then at the top is overexposed, and the bottom is underexposed, and that's it. That's very little control of the image.
How expensive is the film?
Very. I think I said this when I was talking to Anthony. It's not as instant as it used to be because the chemicals they used to use are, I think, illegal now. So whereas, remember when we were kids, like it kind of like happened immediately. Yeah. Like this one, you don't, it comes out, but it has what they call a frog tongue, where like this tongue. Yeah. It's basically this black sheen is over it that's protecting it from the light. And then you have to turn it downward and let it cook. Because if it's exposed to light in like the first like 30 seconds, it could fuck it up. But also like depending on how you like kept it, like you're supposed to keep them in the fridge, not in the freezer, but in the fridge.
The camera?
No, the film.
The film, okay.
But like if you keep the film in the hot room, it might be different. Like I love it. I love the lack of control. So that's what I'm chilling with.
Very good.
All right, let's take a break. And we'll come back with obsessions. Welcome back to PCMC Pop Culture Mentor. I'm here with Janine Gagliardi. I don't think I introduced you at all.
No?
Did I don't think I introduced you.
Don't ask me to remember anything.
I did not introduce you.
You're asking the wrong person.
We've been here with Janine Gagliardi.
I'm here.
You've been here the whole time.
I'm always here. I'm always in the background.
She's
that's it. Full stop. I'm always in the background.
Don't ask what that means.
Of these episodes, maybe in your home, in your personal home.
Yeah.
Yes.
In your baby pictures, look at your baby pictures. Look at the background.
Go take a look.
She's there like a witch.
There I am.
Yeah. She does not age.
No.
But she will.
But I have always been 45.
Yeah. So I said we're gonna break. What did I say we were gonna do? A first in PCMC history.
That's right.
Yeah, like I said, this is gonna be very underwhelming because it's very stupid.
What is it?
My obsession is the movie Obsession.
Oh,
for the first time,
I had a feeling this was going to be the case.
My obsession is Obsession.
Now, of course, I haven't seen it because it's a new film.
Yes.
So I'm not going to see that. But
so it is great. But
I've heard nothing but good things.
The thing I want to talk about, though, is these Gen Z filmmakers that are coming up through YouTube. Their interest, this is a thesis that somebody's got to be writing now. Because I love Skinamarink. Yeah. I love, what's the one with the hand? Talk to Me. Oh, okay. These are all YouTube people that started making, but they're also like born out of the creepypasta thing, where especially like Backrooms, which I haven't seen yet.
Backrooms is, I believe it is a creepypasta.
Yeah. But they all like like they're very into cursed objects. Like
interesting.
Talk to Me has the hand thing.
Yeah.
In this movie, there's the One Wish Willow where you snap it when you make a wish.
Okay. That's also similar to the snapping branches in Weapons.
Yes, yes, exactly.
Although Zach Cregger he's a millennial filmmaker for sure.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But and even like remember the books I was talking about, Strange Houses.
Yes.
I think it was maybe the last time we were on. Those are kind of like creepy pasta novels.
Okay.
Like I like that part of culture is still online, but is growing into other more mainstream media, and I love it. And he's not as young as the kid who did Backrooms, but he's pretty young. The director of Curry Barker, and the central performance by the Indy Navarine. She's
I've heard a lot about her
being
great.
Hey, but it's also like it's funny and scary and tragic.
Yeah. And like deeply uncomfortable.
Deeply, it's really and it's interesting because you'll see it gets into kind of It brings up important conversations because you'll see guys or a certain kind of guy online that are like, whatever, he didn't know the wish was going to be real. Like, or like there's a sex scene and a lot of people, I think correctly, are like, that's a rape scene because she has not actually consented.
Zero agency, yeah. I know the basic plot, so that's why I feel like I can comment on it a little bit.
Well, I'll just say spoiler alert for it, although I feel like the whole world's seen it. So spoiler alerts for Obsession. Yes, he does think it is a stupid wish that he doesn't think is going to happen. But the second he realizes what's happening and he tries to make the relationship work, he is the villain.
Yes.
And he is raping her. And the most disturbing scene is she's sleeping and her real voice comes out and she says, "Kill me." And this little man bitch goes, "Is being with me that bad?" Like it's it's heartbreaking. It's really
like you've missed the point completely.
Yeah. But it's that thing that I think
she's in prison.
It's the thing I think we learned through Me Too, or we should have learned, or maybe some people learned, some people didn't. Which is like his whole thing. The lead character's like, "Gee, gosh, I'm
a nice guy.
I'm just a nice guy, and
I don't want anybody to love me.
The pretty girl don't like me. You know what I mean? It's like, but you in fact have taken away her agency.
Yeah,
and it's really good. And what's interesting is it's like the oldest fucking story in the world, right? I mean, like you do any story about a love potion, this is what happens.
Yeah.
Right? Or a wish story, like the monkey's paw.
What you wish for.
Right. But it's done for a new audience through a new perspective, and it's just awesome. It's really good. And they're also like, again, there's a thesis forming in my mind, but probably other people's minds too. They're also, maybe because they came up on YouTube, they're very they're really into mise en scène, or what we would call mise en scène back in the old days. Maybe like now it's more like composition and creating almost like thumbnails.
Yeah.
Somebody also had a good point. I don't remember people's names, but I'll at least say it's not my point. Somebody had a good video essay where they were saying, or maybe this was a TikTok, where they were saying when you look at Obsession, it's perfectly like bite size, almost like TikToks. Like it could be, which it's not episodic, but it could be cut up.
If you chopped it up, you could.
Yeah. Which is I guess another way that they think. It was just really good. It was funny. It was scary. It was great performances. It was thought provoking. Amazing images. Yeah, I'm all for these YouTube people like making movies, and they make them cheap, and they make money, and people like them. You know,
it's original ideas, it's new performers, new exciting performers,
and even when it's not an original idea, like Obsession's really not an original idea. It's original.
It's a story, though. Its
execution is original.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I like that.
And probably the audience that it's
a story well
it's
told.
aiming for aren't as like used to it as like me. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's my Obsession. It's
when I say original ideas, I don't necessarily mean new. I just mean it's not recycled IP. Like,
oh right, right. No, it's not a remake or a reboot or a sequel or an old show being turned into. No, yeah, it's just it's its own thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, you're right. Absolutely. Yeah. I mean, horror is the most successful original stuff of the last couple of years, going back to like Sinners and stuff like that.
It's easy to
Weapons,
make it cheap,
which I don't think is that great, but
it's easy to make these films cheap and make a ton of money. And so the studios are willing to gamble on an unknown director, an unknown writer, you know, an original screenplay, because they're like, well, it'll probably make money anyway.
Right. Exactly. And why not form, you know, like there was a time where like in like the 90s, 80s, 90s, where a lot of filmmakers were coming up through commercials.
Music videos.
Right. Like Fincher was a music video director.
Zack Snyder.
Yes, right. And people that are coming through YouTube, they have more narrative focus. And they've already worked with the public and understand what gets engagement. Like if you've become
you know that there's an audience there already because you can see it.
Right. He was the kid who did Backrooms was 15 doing it during the pandemic. And he is basing it on liminal spaces and stuff, which was in Creepypasta before that. But that's fine because it's, you know, it's the things we think about. I mean, it's, you know, it's late stage capitalism and like malls being empty and like those types of, you know, the kind of things that are, you know, these things are happening.
Abandoned offices because no one's there because of COVID. And, yeah.
Or that's why the Tim and Eric movie is brilliant.
Lack of third space, right? The lack of third spaces.
Yeah. So that's my obsession. What's your current obsession?
Okay. We touched on this a little briefly once via text message, and the obsession has not relented. And my obsession is films made by no one, which are these AI films.
Oh, yes.
Okay. I don't know why, but Pinterest is one of the I don't have social media. We've discussed this, but like I do have Pinterest. I love Pinterest.
Sure.
And Pinterest is it's so mired with ads now. Like you'll look at a page of images and you know, like 4 out of 10 of those images are ads. And one of the types of ads that they do are AI movies, and then it'll just play like 15 minutes of a movie.
Are these, but they're like done in short bursts, right? Like 5 minutes at a time?
Sometimes much longer. Sometimes you'll get like a really crazy chunk.
I've seen ads for them. Are they very like melodramatic?
Very,
like soap opera?
Very melodramatic. And what I have become obsessed with is like tracking the similarities among these stories, because I grew up watching soap operas.
Sure.
Like my grandmother watched One Life to Live and All My Children, and then we watched all the telenovelas. And even though I don't speak Spanish, you know, you can understand the drama that is unfolding. Yeah. It's archetypes. It's characters of people. Like it's very simple.
Sure.
Simple, big primary colors, right?
Yeah.
And I loved it. Like I ate it up. Yeah. So this is that basically. These are basically soap operas.
But how does it feel to know? I mean, I guess maybe someone is behind it, right? People are making prompts, and that's how it's coming.
Yes, but it must be the same prompts because it'll be okay. I'm fascinated by what these stories focus on. And I'm like, is this the prompt or is this AI? Like why are they choosing to focus on these particular things?
Do they end with like a cliffhanger kind of thing to try to get you?
Yes. It's very much like that choppy TikTok thing where it'll be like a cliffhanger. And then if you want more, you have to go buy the app or whatever so you can watch the rest of it. Most of these are on YouTube. So if I've really been like very curious on how it ends, you can pretty much find them. So,
are they fake people?
Mm-hmm. They're fake people. So,
but they must... They're not creating faces though, right? They must be stealing them from...
Yes.
Yeah.
One of my favorite things to do when I watch these is like figure out who they've stolen.
Yeah.
I'm going to say 90% of the men in these are Henry Cavill. Henry Cavill? Cavill, I think. Oh, it's Cavill? So
I've only read it.
Oh, no, I think I've heard him say Cavill. You're right. So, like almost always it's Henry Cavill.
I mean, he is the perfect specimen.
There's almost no people of color.
Really?
Yes. Like 0 people of color. Any color. Like, I mean, really,
because I feel like I've
seen white.
I feel like I've seen ads for like Bollywood inspired ones.
I'm sure there are. Maybe my algorithm is just like, oh, you're here, so you want to see white people.
Okay.
But it's like almost all white people. I get a lot of fantasy ones, but the fantasy ones are similar to the what I'll call the billionaire ones. There's basically two types of stories. There's billionaire stories and there's fantasy stories. And a lot of them are like about people who shift into animals.
Yeah. Okay. Really?
Yes. Multiple storylines that are like Hogwarts ripoffs where they have to like pair with an animal.
Sure.
And there's also basically any one of those stories.
Yeah.
They do a mermaid version of them. So then there's the mermaid version of that story. And it's all, but every single one have a lot of same
version of
beats.
that story.
So they all have the same beats. You have to find a mate.
Okay.
Or a bond. You have to have like a bonded pair, a fated mate, and all the titles are really crazy. Like too late, already cursed by my fated mate, or something like bananas, like something totally crazy. So you have to bond,
and they're selling ads. Like, what is the money coming from?
I guess it's you have to buy this app if you want to finish the story. They're like, it's so good, right? You want to hear the rest of it. I'm like, all of these are the same. They're all the same story.
Somebody's got to be buying it.
I guess. The good people who are monetizing this are the people who buy the app once, right? They get all the stories, they're putting it on YouTube, and then they're getting like tons of views on YouTube for the people who don't want to buy it.
And then we're watching ironically.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I love them. They're so insane. Like they fully lifted Pierce Brosnan's face for a character. Sometimes then people in the comments, like when you watch the ones on YouTube, are like, that one's Emma Watson, this one's this one. Like they're just naming characters. Wow. I recently saw one with Al Fanning. I was like, that's Al Fanning's face. There's a lot of domestic violence.
Really?
Yes. A lot of like the male lead or like the romantic lead is extremely rough with.
You think it's like rage baiting?
I don't think so. I think it's like this is what like is popular in romantasy, right? People being hard on their woman, like grabbing them by the neck and stuff. But it's disturbing to watch in like a cartoonish kind of setting. It's weird because they look like people, but they don't look like people. Right. The female characters always have to have a lot of babies. That makes them like the most valued member of their society.
It's weirdly conservative.
It's yes. It's like really, it has a lot of these like traditional value systems where you have to be claimed by a male character, otherwise you don't have any value in society.
See, this is what makes me think it's coming from overseas somewhere.
Yes, I guess.
I mean, have you looked, and you don't have to have, but have you looked into like, is there one big company doing it? Is there a handful of companies doing it?
I don't know for sure because it's on several different apps, but they'll all have like the same movies available.
Yeah, okay.
So I guess it's all coming from one place. And a lot of it, I know I don't know the language because I can't read the characters, but it's Asian language characters. So I don't know what country it's coming from. I don't know if it's Korea or China. I'm not sure.
The ads that I saw was like when I'm watching Tubi or something.
Oh,
and it would be the same one over and over and over and over. Which is a free,
The ones that aren't fantasy are like the person will go away and they come back and they're secretly a billionaire, and like their ex or whomever they left behind is like, you're such a liar. You wore all this fake jewelry just to like, you're so desperate to. And that storyline is very similar to like soap operas. That really,
right?
It's almost always a female protagonist. It's like, actually, I've never seen a male protagonist. It's always a female protagonist. And so it's obviously being marketed towards women. And it's very romance heavy.
Yeah.
And it's like these wild value systems that are in place. And I don't know. I'm just like,
I want to know where it's coming from and what it's feeding off of. Like, where is it getting? Like, what's the rub? Like, what's like? Are people really buying this app?
Yeah, like how many people are really that interested and invested in this?
Yeah.
I think it's weird and wild. And then there's this one other story that they've done several times that is totally different than everything else. And it's a child protagonist who is, also, they're very interested in wolves. It's all like, we shift into wolves, we turn into wolves, or serpents. It's serpents or wolves. Those are the two. And the serpents are good, surprisingly. So that's how I know it's not like a Western culture thing, because the serpent is always evil. So the serpents are good. So There's one where it's like wolf family, and then there's one it's a mermaid family. But both the stories are identical.
Sure.
And basically it's that they have to wear a garment, like a necklace or a crown, and it turns green if you tell the truth, and it turns red if you're lying. And basically in the story, the child is abused because their parent thinks that they're lying all the time because the thing is malfunctioning. And the other sibling is actually evil. The siblings are always evil. Oh, that's another thing. The sibling is always evil in these stories. The sibling always kills.
So it's all like
the person. Yes.
Things.
So it's very like Cain and Abel in that way. Like one sibling is good, one sibling is bad. And eventually the child dies in those stories and is a ghost because they've been abused by their parents so much for lying that they die. And then the parent, who is the mother, it's never the father, it's always the mother, is then punished publicly and like executed because they've killed their daughter. Yes, that one is rage baity. The rest of them they choose a mate. It's the wrong mate. Sure. The mate kills them, or the sibling kills them, or the sibling and the mate are together secretly and they kill them. And then they always wake up again. Every single one is like this. I woke up on the day of the mating ceremony. It's like you're reincarnated, or you're like you've gone back to the past. You've woken up on the day of this ceremony. You get to choose again and relive your whole life, basically. And that's all of the stories. It's always like you were betrayed by the person you trusted, so now you have to go back and do it over.
So, like, you're interested, it seems, in the oddity of it. Are there any that you're like, this is pretty good?
Sometimes I'll be surprised by a twist or a turn and be like, oh, this is actually interesting. Like, and then I'm like, is it the prompt or is AI just going wild with it?
Well, how would it make you feel if the thing you liked was the AI? Is there an empty feeling in your heart where you're like, this is coming to me not from a human?
It's not eliciting any kind of emotional response from me at all. Yeah. I'm fascinated by them, but I feel like it's a sociological interest as much as it is like what are these? Like, what am I watching actually? And I'm also very interested in the repetition of them. Like, which beats are the same, which beats are not the same. Why are they the same? What are they trying to achieve?
Yeah.
What do they think the audience wants? Like, why do they think the audience wants this?
What makes you not scroll, or what makes you click on another?
Or like it's just like sensational, like to get.
I mean, like, isn't it all dopamine addiction?
Yes.
So maybe it's that. It's like
it's beautiful people, it's beautiful things, but they're doing horrible things to each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You feel a big, like, I don't like that guy. That guy's the bad guy.
How's he gonna get away with that?
Yeah, he does. He's making me feel bad right now, but I'm gonna feel really good when he's punished publicly, and he'll get what's coming to him.
It's so fascinating to me, too, how it really mimics soap operas. Like, in soap operas, they're always extremely well-dressed. Sure. Usually, like, overdressed with a lot of jewelry and, like, hair and makeup. Yeah. And that's how they're all portrayed in these things. They're all in gowns, like, all the time.
Wow. Okay. Fascinating. Yeah, I guess this is something... Things like this are things we'll all have to become more comfortable with, right?
Yeah. The messaging is just very odd.
Until the bubble bursts. You know, like, I don't see it... It may be a technological inevitability, but I don't think our culture is entirely technologically determined. I think there's a lot of economic determinants, and I think, or determination is the word I should say. I think that a lot of these things aren't making money. A lot of these big AI things aren't making money, and these data centers are going to go bust. And I think it's a bubble that's going to burst.
I think you're right. I think, everyone bandwagons in the beginning.
And big companies have tried to work with it and then either felt like they couldn't or been met with a lot of opposition in the public. Like I think Disney did, and then they backed off.
Yeah.
For A24, which is a surprising one because people think of it as so like, people love A24.
Yeah.
They just are doing something with AI, something. I bet they'll back off of it. Because people are already like, how dare you, A24?
Yeah. They see brands as woke, even though they're just a brand.
Right. Right. Well, joke's on you. This has all been an AI podcast. We're not real.
We're not real.
But
it was a prompt.
There is a thing that you could, is it Google that does it? Where like it's like a study aid. Like instead of reading the essay, it gets turned into a podcast, and then two fake voices are doing a podcast on the thing you didn't read.
What?
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It's wild.
That is really wild.
AI's ever. I mean, AI. We touch AI because now they do AI named chapters of podcasts.
Yes, and
so
they
like
also
this conversation will be called like AI talk.
They do
it has
like
nothing to do with me. I am not doing it.
captioning.
You know? Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But is it like like before when we were talking about obsession, like it might need it's smart enough to be like it'll name it like young filmmakers.
Yeah.
Like it'll scary how
isolate the theme.
Yeah. It's crazy.
But it's frequently wrong. Like our captions or like closed captions, whatever are frequently incorrect.
Yeah.
Whereas like a discerning human would be able to tell what the person is saying
because of context. Like I watched the I watched the social what the fuck's the name of that movie?
Reckoning
mm-hmm. with the closed caption on. And when he said, "Can I quote you?" the caption said, "Can I poke you?"
Can I poke you? I saw that.
Please let me poke you.
Please let me poke you. I was like, wait, that's not what he said at all.
Wow. Insane.
I'd love to see those two poke each other.
Oh my God.
My goodness.
This has been PCMC, Pop Culture Man Children. We come out every single Wednesday. I was joined today by Janine Gagliardi.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you for being had. We end every episode by saying,
go bye-bye.